Yeah. So as you're mixing the next loaf, it goes for 5 minutes. Are you videotaping me?
How's it going, guys? This is Fiery Fox again here, and welcome back to the Crazy Cooking Vlog. Now today, because it is so bloody hot here, we are actually going to be doing something that actually involves no baking whatsoever. So we're not even going to be using the stove at all. And what we're actually going to be making is chocolate lasagna, which sounds really funny, but hopefully tastes amazing because the stuff that we're going to be putting into it is really good. So without further ado, considering that it's very, very hot here, let's get cooking. Okay, so what we actually have today is we need some butter. Actually, I'm going to put up the ingredients so you guys can actually follow along this time. I might start doing that on a regular basis nowadays, but it depends, because this one I actually had to go out and get a bunch of stuff for. So if you guys need it, then at least you guys have like a list so that you can write it down. Anyways, so what we have today is butter, milk, Oreos. Did I mention this was going to be dessert? I think I forgot. Anyways, back to the ingredients. You're going to need 2 boxes of Oreos. If you didn't notice, there's 2 boxes of Oreos there. 1, 2. 1, 2. And chocolate chips. I think we have 2. Yeah, we have 2 packages here. And don't worry, these ones are actually fresh this time. You're also going to need 2 boxes of instant pudding mix, or unless you know how to make your own pudding, 2 4-ounce packages of pudding, which makes about 2 cups or a cup. Is it a cup or 2 cups?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Anyways, you're also going to need some sugar, just regular granulated sugar, cream cheese. This is Philadelphia, but it's not a sponsor. Actually, none of these are sponsored. We're not sponsored by Crisco either, or Christie. We're not sponsored by them either. We're not sponsored by Jell-O either. But this just happens to be the stuff that is readily available at our corner store.
Each package makes 2 cups.
2 cups.
Because
there we go.
that's how much milk you put in.
Okay, so
at least our package does.
yes. So we're actually gonna have to modify the recipe that we have, or the ingredients that we have, because in the actual recipe that we have, it actually says only to use, I think it was like 3 1/4 cups, and we're gonna need to use 4, just because that's what Jell-O needs to actually make the pudding. Anyways, so you're gonna need the chocolate pudding. You're gonna need the chocolate pudding. You're gonna need the milk. There's, I do believe, it's 3 1/2 cups of milk.
It says
3 1/2. Well,
1/4, but
whatever it takes to make this stuff. So
plus 2 tablespoons.
we need 2 cups for that. So we're gonna be using 4 cups. You need 2 tablespoons of butter, a bunch of chocolate chips, and like I said, 2 packages of Oreos, and then a bunch of sugar. We'll go through everything as we go. So
we're actually going to get started on the crackers, the flakes, because it has to go back into the fridge in between. So it needs to go into the fridge after we do the Oreos for about 5 minutes, and it's enough time that you need to do the cream cheese, and then it needs to go back in the fridge while you do the pudding, and then it needs to go back in the fridge before you put the whipped cream.
Okay, yeah, this is actually one of Mommy's recipes. She wanted to make this, so she's going to be kind of taking us through the whole process. Anyways, so we're going to crush up the cookies. Apparently I got the camera today.
Okay, so how many cookies do we have so far? Because this said we needed about 30 sticks.
Looks like 9 in each row. So that's 9 times 3. That's 27. So we need 9 times 3
plus
is
the
27.
row that Anthony's doing is 4,
which would be 36. So
I had 1 cookie, so.
And I had 1 cookie. So there you go. So we got about 36 cookies inside of there. And what we're just going to do is we're going to smush them. The other way that you can do this is if you have a meat mallet or a rolling pin. It actually makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Rolling pin.
Rolling pin. We've got the rolling pin. Rolling pin.
I got it.
Whoa, okay, first off, if you're going to use the meat mallet, do not, I repeat, do not use the pointy side. Use the flat side. There's always a flat side and a pointy side to a meat mallet. Use the flat side. All right. Now we're having people try to roll this. This is looking like a big mess. I don't know how this is gonna work, but.
Excuse me, Mommy.
Whoa! Yeah, watch out. My goodness. I'm backing up. And I wasn't that close to begin with.
Okay, it's mush. Hey, hey!
No, my turn. This is much easier.
There we go.
Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good!
Are we good?
Oh my God, attack!
Put it away.
The dog's even getting into this.
Nicely because
He doesn't like it when people get all upset.
We're done.
Or start
We're done.
fighting.
Out of my fridge.
Or even pretend fighting. He starts getting upset.
Out of my
So,
kitchen.
Bear, out of the kitchen.
You guys are in a war.
All right. So now we have the mud pack of nastiness. Yeah, but it was probably still just it tastes just fine. Oh yeah, look at that. It just looks like dirt. That looks like something that I would put into my pots.
Ew, ew, ew.
That's kind of gross.
It is not topsoil, I promise you.
All right,
Okay,
in
so
the pan
crush
now, don't we?
Oreos in the Ziploc bag, add the melted butter.
Add the melted
butter
butter.
was supposed to be melted for 6
Okay,
tablespoons.
we need to melt butter. All right, give us 2 seconds. We'll be right back. We're not done yet. All right, we are back. We've got our melted butter. It's right in there. I use a cup just because it's easier to put it in the microwave, and microwave is actually the fastest way to do it.
Putting that in
Mine?
the bag and
You are going to put it right straight into the bag.
Okay, so stuff it in the bag. Maybe that's a bad idea because I just took this out of the microwave.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering because it was really warm. And add the sugar.
Oh well. Okay, and we have a 1/4 cup of sugar right here, and we're gonna throw that into the bag too. Apparently, we're not using any utensils either. Apparently, today.
Okay.
We're just gonna be putting everything into the bag. We're gonna close up the bag again, and I'm just gonna shake.
Not
This is probably gonna
crush it.
explode. Okay, so we went. So let's just recap here. We took extremely sugary cookies, added extra sugar and butter into them, and then now we're mixing it all together so it turns into a paste. Basically, is that more or less the concept here?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move this over here so that I don't have to worry about it. We're going to stuff it in the pan.
Yep.
Put it
Press
in
down
a
so
pot. Ew, we're putting dirt into a
There
pot.
we go. Now it really looks like soil.
That looks like charcoal. Yeah.
That looks like soil.
like topsoil.
It looks like potting soil. Oh no, actually it does look like topsoil. It looks like wet topsoil.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm
We
just
are
going to use
paying
this,
attention.
and I'm going to be squashing this down so that it actually turns into
Smells
one big
nice.
chunk. Yeah, it does. It's just it actually. You know what it smells like? It just smells like hot chocolate for the most part.
Yeah. Woohoo!
So there you go. Hot chocolate is made out of crushed Oreos,
Butter and sugar.
butter and sugar. So have fun trying to drink that the next time, kids. It's nice and black.
Ew.
Yahoo! There we go. We got a nice crusty layer there of cookie bits. Cookie bits. And that needs to go in the garbage.
Ew.
We probably could have used a couple extra cookies on that just because I had to squash that a little bit thin, I think. Or maybe we should have just used a smaller pan. Or yeah. Either way. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Otherwise, give it back to
Mom.
Mom.
In the fridge. We are now putting the Oreo concoction into the fridge to cool down for about 5 minutes while we get everything ready for the cream cheese.
All right. So we got it in the bottom of the fridge. Bottom of the fridge, right there.
Fridge.
Bottom of the fridge. All right. And now on to.
Cream cheese.
Okay, we will be back in a second. All right, so what the hell we got? I don't know what we're doing. I honestly have no idea what we're doing. Okay, so this is Mummy. While we were kind of off camera working everything out, you're supposed to use soft cream cheese. So what Mummy did was actually squash it all up and fluff it. Get the little bunny ears. So what we basically have is like smushed up cream cheese in a bowl, and what we're going to be adding
Looks
to
like
that.
icing.
Looks like icy now.
Yeah, very much so. Actually, I shouldn't be on this side. I should be over here. Better lighting.
Yeah,
there we go. Woo, nice.
Looks
So
like
Looks like
yeah, it looks like whipped
now.
cream. And actually, we're going to be adding whipped cream to this as well. So let's go grab that out of the fridge. Yes. Cool Whip. Not a sponsor. Again, readily available, which is why we have Kraft Cool Whip. Anyways,
Are we adding this?
so we've got our Cool Whip over here. We actually have to cool it or warm it up a little bit just because it's came out of the freezer section of our Shoppers Drug
And
Mart.
it just came
Shoppers Drug Mart works. It's just out there. Anyways, what else are we doing? Oh yes, this is a little thing that I'm gonna be that I wanted to do because
You yelled about that.
yes, I found out that these are not going inside. If it's a lasagna, it should have layers. Layers. Lasagnas have layers. It's like, yeah, it's just like what Donkey said.
No.
Or yeah. Oh no, sorry, that was Shrek. Ogres have layers. So do lasagnas. Anyways, so
Much better than
do
parfaits.
onions.
yes, and this is definitely going to be much better than a
Onions have
parfait.
layers.
So what we're going to actually do is we're going to take some of the chocolate chips, which were actually only supposed to be for the topping, I guess it was. We're going to actually put it into the cream cheese as well, so that we have
Because
chocolate
we're gonna
chips.
put the chocolate chips in, I'm not putting sugar. It calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar, but
Oh, just put one.
we'll put
Just put 1 tablespoon of sugar.
1 serving spoon of sugar.
We'll do 2
One
teaspoons then.
teaspoon. There we go.
Do 2 teaspoons. That's a teaspoon.
I cut it.
So we're
That's
doing 2 teaspoons. That's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, and then we're going to put the chocolate chips in there. So I think probably about a quarter cup of chocolate chips should be fine in a package of there.
Yep, put it up.
Quarter cup of chocolate chips. If we need a little bit more, we might need to put a little bit more. Otherwise, I can't see this needing to be much more than that. A couple more.
That's just because it's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
That's good. That's good.
Whoa, 'cause we
So
still
just a
need to put-
little bit more than a quarter cup, like a level quarter cup, maybe a heaping quarter cup.
Add the whipped cream.
So we've got all of those in there. That's starting to look really, really good as a layer. And Mommy's going to open up the Cool Whip, and I'm doing a play-by-play. And here she comes around the corner, pulling off the plastic, and she's opening the lid with greatest of ease. Oh, maybe not so much greatest of ease. And look at that presentation. Wow, amazing. All right, so we need how much?
Put it in.
1 cup.
Put it in.
1 cup?
That's like,
That's
this is a half a cup. This is a quarter cup thing, so about half a cup.
Yeah, it's well, maybe not. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. We're probably going to need about 3 of those, maybe 4. No, put 3 of those. Three heaping scoops. There we go. That's a nice one.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to pour
One
it
more
in.
big one.
I want to pour it in.
One more big one. Big one. Make it big. There we go. Haha. Okay, and then just dump the whole thing. Make sure that you get it all out.
Don't get it out my fork!
Do you have clean fingers?
Yes,
so.
I do.
Do you have clean fingers?
Yes, I
Yes? Then just use your fingers.
do.
There you go.
Then I get to lick them afterwards.
Exactly. Get it all off the sides too. Make sure that most of it gets in the bowl, please. There we go. Starting to look a little bit like chocolate chip cookie dough. A little bit. Not really. Not
Except
that
it's
much.
white.
Except for it's white. So half a cup of chocolate chips.
Good.
That's good. Half a cup of chocolate chips inside. That's going to be my little add-on to this,
I think we should add more.
and I think this would be great.
No, I
Add just a
think
little
we're
bit more.
Just a
Yeah,
little.
just a little bit more. Yeah, because that was probably not quite.
Okay, good. Whoop.
There you go. There we go. Done. All right, we're going to back off here so we can actually see the whole picture. All right. So basically, what you want to do is keep stirring this until it gets frothy and until
Open
it
both of
turns
them?
basically all onto one mush. And we're probably not going to
Pretty
notice
much
that
like
much.
this, right?
Yeah, basically exactly like that. And then you're going to take it and
Put it on the
right
charcoal
in-
stuff.
right in the dirt.
No, it's
Make sure
charcoal.
it goes right in the dirt.
It looks like
You should probably
charcoal.
turn the other way. Go where Elizabeth is. There you go.
Ooh. Can I dump it in?
No. And you need to be a little bit quicker with this, Mommy.
This is when food fights start.
Yeah, starting with me. I just got myself in the leg.
Oh,
Don't you
again?
dare- I didn't
Mommy.
notice about the first one until
Mommy.
Elizabeth went to go grab it. Don't you dare!
Okay. So once you have all of that put in,
Yummy.
all you got to do is just smush it all together. See, and this is why I said we needed the cookie or the cake spatula. So if you have one of those cake spatulas, the ones with the flat thing, very much like that. See there? All you want to do is just smush it around until it's nice and evenly flat all the way around. With the chocolate chips, it's probably going to make it a little bit more difficult. So just be careful and be patient with it. I know I'm not great with patience, but you know what? It works out. It works out well. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
This is how we
Okay.
do it.
Anyways,
This is how
no copyright. Hey, shh. Once you have it all nice and evenly spaced out, then you
Put it back in the fridge.
put it back in the fridge. There you go.
Place it in the fridge for another 5 minutes.
Jello.
While we're waiting for the Jello, or
I'm doing Jello.
not the Jello,
I'm doing the Jell-O.
it's Jello pudding. Jello pudding snacks. And instead, yeah. So the other thing that you could potentially do is actually
Just
use.
grab the Jell-O
Yeah,
pudding
instead of grabbing one of these things, one of these packages, what you can do is get the regular Jello pudding snacks, like the pre-made stuff, which would be a lot easier, and then you wouldn't need as much milk. So if you find yourself low on milk, or if you find yourself needing this like really, really fast, then you can actually save yourself probably about 10-15 minutes just by buying the stuff that's already pre-made. Okay, Elizabeth will put it in the fridge. And we will start on the pudding. Okay, so what we're doing with these is basically just making it exactly the way the package directions. Yeah, if you buy the Jello pudding snacks, it actually, inside it has a recipe for chocolate pie. Chocolate cream pie or something like that.
Yeah. You want to know how to make that? You grab a pie crust, you make instant pudding, you put it in the pie crust,
Hey.
and stick it in the fridge. Instant pudding.
Hey. Your arm can explode at any time.
Yes. Could you get the stuff from the mixture from the fridge, please?
Oot of the
Anyways,
oot of the kitchen.
shoot.
It's already starting to get nice and thick.
Yep. So basically, all you need to do is leave that for about 2 to 5 minutes, and it's done.
It actually says to put it right straight on the mixture
Oh,
we
that's
just
right,
made,
because you have to put it back
so
in the
that way
thing.
it sets on the stuff we want.
Okay.
Can I have it?
So what we're doing, well, that's already been sitting for almost 2 minutes. So we're going to put it directly, straight from the bowl, right onto the pan. And again, same thing. You just pour it on. You should just pour it right into the center and then just spread it out from there. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Once you have it all on there, then you just spread it out. Make sure it's all nice and even. All right, it looks pretty damn good.
Awesome.
There we go.
I'm good.
Nice and even all the way around.
Make it so we actually have a
Beautiful.
layer here.
We put it back in there, and now it's sitting. It's gonna sit there for another 5 minutes or so.
Let's go.
And we are going to clean up the mess. So we'll be right back.
Whipped cream, mommy.
Okay,
I'll
so
pour it in and then you can make it flat again, okay?
So what we're doing is we're going to take the rest of the whipped cream and put it on the top of the chocolate. And then once we finish layering that and having it nice and flat, we're going to put on more of the chocolate chips. Chocolate chip! Which Anthony is holding on to for dear life, apparently. So.
And I was keeping care of it because
I'm trying to
three little chocolates fell on the floor because you didn't.
Oh, 3 little chocolates fell on the floor, so you had to pick them up and eat them, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
I put it back in there.
Oh, that's great! We're putting floor chocolate on our stuff. That's wonderful.
Yeah, make sure.
And Mommy's worried about us washing our hands.
Darn right we are.
Oh boy. Anyways.
I think I have everything out of here. Let's see.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough.
Are you gonna do this?
Alright, and then you just spread it out same way that we've been doing with every other layer. So that we can have it all nice and flat and
then we'll
squishy
let
and it'll
Anthony
taste
put-
wonderful. God, this is boring. This is one of the most boring parts of this ever. I don't know how I'm going to manage. I might fall asleep.
Good. When you wake up, we'll eat it.
Well, I already have eaten it.
No dessert for Daddy. He fell asleep while we were recording it.
Oh, sorry.
Keep Daddy awake. No!
Now I got people holding me up.
Daddy!
It's like watching a riveting game of grass growing. Look at
Well, we do have topsoil on the bottom.
the precision of the way that she's using it completely wrong. Which is resulting in extra time.
Mommy, you have red on your tongue. You have red on your tongue. You had red on your tongue.
You have no idea how much I really just want to take this out of the
I'll just do it.
Not from that, you're not.
Stuff
When we were having a food
Some of
fight. So it is a food
holes.
fight.
This actually reminds me very much of working in construction class.
Oh, with cement?
Yeah, no, with the sand and whatnot, trying to level everything out. So once everything is low level,
So square.
yeah. If you know somebody who does concrete, maybe get them to give you a hand. If you're not as fluent with levels. So there, nice and simple.
Bad idea. Just in case the person
Oh,
who
just
put
eat the
the
whipped cream.
on it.
They'll ask for some, but that's not a big deal. Anyways,
Decorate.
once you got all that done, just pour the chocolate chips on top. Okay, do this. Into your hand, then sprinkle.
Oh, give mine to my hand.
Then it's easier.
Alright. Hey, yummy.
Okay, try not to put them all in one spot. That's why I said do it with one hand. Like this. Anyways, so once you have it like this, you basically throw it in the oven, or I just said I said at the beginning of this that we're not going to be using the oven, and then I just said that we're going to throw it in the oven. Do not throw it in the oven, it'll turn into mush. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it back in here, and we're going to let it sit in there. Actually, you should probably cover it with saran wrap, because this is done. Except for the fact that now you got to wait for about 3 to 4 hours.
At least a couple hours.
Saran wrap's a big one.
Tin foil is not saran wrap.
You could put technically you could put tin foil over top of it if
Technically,
that's
you
the only
put
thing you
any
can
of
have. But the big one, the big one.
And then we got parchment paper.
Yeah, we got first. Yeah, we've gotten everything but saran wrap so far. Okay, so take your saran wrap and stuff it on top. Make sure that you cover the whole bloody thing because it does get sticky.
Well, that's why it's called plastic wrap.
What? How is that? The reason why it's called saran wrap is because it's sticky.
The point of it.
Wrap.
It's actually made of plastic, so that's why they call it plastic wrap. But that's
Are you sure? Are you a plastic biologist?
no, not a chance. I'm a cashier. There's a hole on that side. There we go.
Anyways, close enough.
Beautiful.
Our saran wrap is actually not big enough to go all the way over top of that, but you can see all the nice layers and everything like that. Hopefully, you can kind of see it a little bit better on this side.
And actually, you can see it better on the other side.
Really?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh,
This side
yeah.
has more of the chocolate on it.
Oh, and then you
Anyways.
can see all 4 layers.
So once you have it like this, you take it, you put it back in your fridge, and you wait for 3 to 4 hours. So we're gonna go out for dinner now that we're done, and we will be back afterwards to show you the final results and to kind of cut it up and let you see how it looks after it's done.
Where
All
are
right.
we going?
See you later. Okay, so we're back, and it's been about 3 hours ish.
Two and a half hours.
Yeah, 3 hours ish. So we're gonna pull this thing out and see how it did. How it did. Ooh, it's all got water and gunk all over it. That's how freaking hot it is in here. Everything in this house is like caked in sweat, whether or not it's been in a cold area. So
Just
that's
little ones because they're
see,
bedtime.
yeah, still the same. Still looks pretty much exactly the same as what it did before. Only this time it's got a little bit more consistency to it, a little bit more stability. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this a little cut. Oh, and the bottom part is actually nice and stiff. There we go. 1, 2, and 4.
Should we get plates, like mini plates?
Right, possibly.
Oh,
Because that one just got mushed. The first one always comes out real bad. Whoops. Ah! It's falling apart!
Plate.
So yeah, I didn't have that one. It's not bad.
That one.
Plate.
I don't know
All
what's
the
going on.
layers.
Look at all that pudding.
Plate.
Alright. I think I need an actual fork or something like that to get the rest of these out. There we go. That's a nice cross section right there.
It's like
Alright.
sort of like
Let's see. Get down the sides of these. Get out. Damn it. What the heck is going on here?
no, that's mine.
There we go. That one is okay. That one is
Japanese.
Anthony's.
Mine.
Nope, that one's mine. They're sitting on an angle.
Bottom of this thing is.
This
an
one is
angle.
actually supposed to be mommy's because you guys were supposed to have the small ones.
Hold on, here you go.
There we go. And the rest of them. Oh, there you go. That was just leftovers. But oh my god. So much better than those stupid unicorn candies. Oh, this is awesome. Let's get a full piece here. Oh, crap. Oh well.
Eat it with a fork. Forks, guys.
Forks would definitely be better. It's a little bit mushy.
Or spoons.
The other thing that you can try is leaving it in for a little bit longer in the fridge, and hopefully, or maybe even try it uncovered, for the 3 hours because then some of the moisture will actually get out of it. But oh my god, the taste is phenomenal.
We'll do that for tomorrow.
This is absolutely amazing. Like the bottom is a little bit crumbly, so we probably could have done a little bit of a better job of crushing the stuff, but it does not detract from the taste at all. And having the chocolate chips all the way through it, fantastic. I knew that was going to be a good idea. Anyways, my favorite all over.
Great.
It is a big mess. just to warn you. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like this kind of stuff, and definitely hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, because then you can see what you can keep up with everything that we're doing and get the updates every time that we put up a new video. But we also put up videos every Sunday at 4, so hopefully, well, it's not always exactly at 4, but it's around 4.
That's what we aim for.
Exactly. But I've been pretty good for the last couple of weeks. Anyways, and leave me comments down below letting me know what kind of stuff that you guys want to see on what you guys want to see us cook. If you have any recipes that you think we might be able to improve, or if you just have something that you want to see us try and taste, leave them in the comments down below as well, and we'll throw it into another video and try it for ourselves. But till those videos, take her easy. Too thick. Plus, then you don't need as much batter this way on each one. You're gonna need a decent amount overall, because look at the size of that one. Now that's a good one.